Hello, it's Metal Chain and welcome to another replay cast. Sorry for the lack of content lately. I've been dealing with some really bad cold and I didn't really want to sound like a fucking yeti while doing these things. So, probably normal content is gonna be back at the end of this week, or if not then on the start of the next one. But here we have a game in the E50M on Himmelsdorf Encounter. Playing with Zircon, he's playing the 430 and pretty sure it's Snooze playing the Prius. So, really bad start for me. I don't even know why I'm playing this aggressive at the start with an E50M. Obviously, lack of gun depression when your hull is facing forwards is gonna be really obvious, and you shouldn't try to force it as I did there. That being said, looking at the matchmaking, we can see that the enemy team is way heavier on tank destroyers and heavy tanks, while our team is mainly focused around medium tanks, which usually is not the greatest sign on the city map, but it is not like it's a certain defeat or anything even along those lines. So as expected, we are losing the 8th line, and you probably have seen me use this position time and time again. It's a really nice spot here. It's probably the best position to stop the push around the castle. You stop these guys here and then they get sniped from the bottom. Sadly, we don't have anybody sniping from the bottom, but it's not like the A5 is putting any real threat on me. He could hit that flat, but I didn't, so he managed to bounce with his cupola. But he's not going anywhere, and I can just keep here and bounce his shots. Artie's hitting him for marvelous 44 damage here. A bit unlucky that shot that didn't pen, and now the E3 is gonna go ham and probably die for what he's doing because there's a lot of shit to his left. Managed to pen the E5 in the cupola, and as you can see on the 8th line, the Jagdpanzer and the E100 is advancing even more, and we are probably gonna join him. And it's really weird, the shot that I didn't pen was almost flat, and this shot was quite angled, lower plate, and I didn't really hit it very well, but I still managed to pen this one. So now Zircon and we are saying that we are going to go back, and there's a Jagdpanzer, an E100, and might be some other crap as well. So yeah, we're just gonna leave the hill and try to stop the TDs before it's too late. So I'm just sitting up here trying to spot them, but there's not much you can do from up here. And spot the Jagdpanzer, don't spot his E100 buddy, and you probably shouldn't even ask how did I do this. Driving is very hard in this game, as you probably are well aware, and I somehow managed to ram right into the corner. And E100 is already up here. I will try to do as much damage as I can to him before Zircon eventually will rip in pepperonis because of the Jagdpanzer. I need to try to do as much damage as I can to that E100. Snooze is behind me, so even if I don't kill this E100, that's a really bad shot. Should have just shot the side of his turret. I don't even know why I went for the lower plate there. That was just stupid. But one thing I need to do before this shit ends is I need to go behind the Jagdpanzer, and here's a little problem. Death Star, I actually have to ignore the Jagdpanzer for now, because if I don't, then the Death Star can one-shot me. Jagdpanzer will do 1000 damage, but he won't one-shot me. Both of them fired. I didn't manage to dodge the Jagdpanzer shot, but now it's all about tracking him and getting alongside him. Snooze also only tracks him, which is not very nice, but at least I will be able to keep him perma-tracked, and I am to his side, and it should not be very easy for him to turn, even if he does. His repair speed is slightly faster than my reload speed, which is something that E50s are not very famous for, the good DPM. But I should be able to pen this, and I do. One more shot is gonna be the last one, and this is really close for him to getting out. Like, if he gets around that corner, pretty much dead. But I managed to reload and bag him first. Death Star hasn't fired yet. He fired just now, and I will be able to get the kill. This is really annoying feature in the game, like bobbing that you have with your suspension. It's just a sign of a bad physics model, really. I mean, no real tank will react to contact like that. So the enemies managed to take the hill in the end, but we really did have to stop these TDs, and we did a decent job at it. Zircon died, but we took out 3 tier 10 TDs, which is a good result in my book. So now let's see if the E50 is expecting me here or not, and it seems that he isn't, so an easy shot into his side. What's coming from the hill is a batchet though, so we might have that guy behind us anytime now. Yeah, I can't really afford to aim too much, and this shot was a bit unfortunate that it didn't even hit the E50 to even try to pen him, but Another unlucky shot. I don't really want to trade with that guy. If I can get a lucky snapshot, I will take it. But if I don't, I really don't want to bother that much. And now the Batchet is coming behind us, and I will try to get some ramming damage in if he keeps driving forwards. But he sadly is stopped. I will go in front of this, in front of Snooze because he is almost dead. Pick up a ram kill on the Batchet, and now the E50M is coming at us again. As you see, Snooze lost a lot of health there, and this E50 get a penetration on him, which is really nice. Now he's a bunch of as well, which makes my life quite a bit easier. We'll see how it goes though. So I could take the shot, and I think I will if I have to. And we both bounced, but he fired second, so I will get the kill. I just need to put the pace up on this game quite a bit, so we don't get stuck dealing with this one guy. We still need to take out the... we still need to get rid of the Waffentrager and the Jagdtiger before the Foch arrives behind us. And there's still Artie in the game as well. Waffentrager might rip both of these guys, and like... From a decent game, this just turned to shit like within 2 seconds. Both of those guys died for not a lot of reasons, and the Waffentrager is still alive, which is slightly annoying, let's put it that way. I need to wait till Snooze takes care of the Waffentrager so I can deal with the Jagdtiger. The Jagdtiger kills the E5, and it's again looking pretty damn bad. And there's the artillery. I can shoot him, but I need to get really lucky there. And I already actually bagged Snooze, which is quite ridiculous. And now this is pretty bad play. I should not have changed my mind. I should have gone forwards, and I couldn't really dodge that shot. I had to be quite lucky to do it. Since he fired, I will go in and take the shot. And now I'm kind of bored. I'm not gonna side scrape against the Jagdtiger. That penetration is way too high for me to reliably side scrape against, so I'm just gonna wait here till the Waffle Panzer IV flanks him, and then that guy should be dead. But we'll see if the Waffle actually does what is kind of smart here. And now the Foch is behind me, so I need to take cover from both of these gentlemen. He is not looking at me for some reason, but I get only critical hit on him, and the Jagdtiger gets spotted as well. I need to sit and cover from both of these guys now. Waffle picks up the Jagdtiger kill, which is really good for me, and now I don't really want to peek out much because I don't have the gun depression to the ass of this tank, but I don't really have to hurry to begin with. So the Foch realizes that he has to make the move, and you can see lack of gun depression completely fucks me over, but I managed to get the shot in anyways. So here's the end plate, 1942 experience. Ace tanker, high caliber, 6,950 damage done, 639 assisted. A decent game for the E50. Could argue if I didn't drive like a moron, maybe I could have saved Zircon there from dying, but that's what if. And besides, who needs him anyways? E50M can handle its own. As you can see, I hope you guys enjoyed this replay, and I will see you on the next one. That being said, both of us are auto-loading, which means that we can dish out extreme amount of damage if we are being pushed.